What up, too? Man, we out here grinding on the truck. I did get the transmission out. I'm gonna go ahead and change my rear main seal and my oil pan gasket, and I might do the front seal while I'm at it. I see it's leaking a little bit. May go ahead and knock all that out while I'm doing it. Rear main seal right here on the ground. The transmission is out, sitting on the back of the bed right there. I got the new one sitting on the back of the dually, ready to go. As you can see, this is the first swap I did. Harness I never really wrapped up. It was just more of a test harness. You see I got wires still everywhere, but it works flawlessly. No issues. I never had a check engine light come on. Everything works. But since I gotta lift the motor up a little bit to drop the pan, I don't know how well y'all can see, but the oil pan is down, but I need to pick it up just a little bit because the motor is tilted back. Just need to pick it up a little bit to get the pan all the way from under the truck. So while I'm at it, I'm gonna just go ahead and clean up all my wires. So I'm gonna take my intake manifold off and get all my wires, everything, straighten out, ran, make it cleaner, better looking. Up under the engine bay, I'm gonna clean that up too. I made my own AC bracket off of a mid-90s Chevy truck. It works just fine. Instead of buying one, I fabricated that one. If anybody doing it, that's the belt size you will need. A 6PK2775. You just take the bracket, you cut the bottom of it off, and you mount it to the head. Right here, I use 2 spacers. You might want to do 3. three washers. That would align it up with your belt. You see everything lines up perfect. And then I just welded a piece of bracket right here together to keep it from shifting that way. So it's sitting there locked in place, sturdy, it ain't going nowhere. So I can run my R4 compressor. I already got my AC lines and everything for it as well. Out of a Suburban. I'm just gonna cut this one off and JB weld it right there. That way that'll clear that up. Get the dry off a 90 Suburban. That way this will fit up there like it's supposed to. Or I may just get the lines remade to work with the 84 style. Either way, it don't matter, they all the same. Gotta get a new blower motor. The blower went out. But yeah, man, it's time for me to stop neglecting this thing, man. This is my first swap I ever did, so we're gonna clean it up. Make it look presentable like all the other ones I done. Man, that's just it, man. I was just showing y'all that. Like I said, the transmission out. Finna pull this intake off and bring my engine hoist over here so I can lift the motor up a little bit. That way I can slide the pan from under it. Because I don't want to pull the motor completely out. I really don't. But if push come to shove and that's what it ends up being, and hey, it just is what it is. But I don't think I'm gonna have to. By the time I pick it up, drop it back down, I'll be good to go. All I'm doing is just changing the rear main seal, oil pan gasket. Like I said, the front seal, it's starting to leak a little bit, but I can always do that later. Excuse me. My main thing was just the rear main seal. Excuse me. And the transmission pan gasket the oil pan gasket since the transmission is out. Because I didn't want to take the chance of just putting the transmission up there knowing that my rear main seal leaking and my oil pan gasket leaking. So I might as well go ahead and change all that out while I'm at it. So I'm gonna get the engine hoist, get it pulled over there. Then we can work on getting the intake on up out of there. You know, we can get the motor lifted up and get the pan from up under there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, man. Doing this rear main seal right now. Got the new seal in. It's all the way in. This helped kind of keep it centered. It's come with a new gasket. This is the old seal that was on there that was leaking. As you can see, it's full of oil. It's just a spare one that I had off of another 5.3 that I'm gonna potentially build. Easy way you can do it, make sure it's all the way in there. Take an old one, sit it on there, tap it in the, you know, north, south, east, west, and then do the northwest, southeast, south, west, south, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And that way it'll give it a good tap all the way around and it'll sit in there flush. And how you know, if you look in there, see where it meet the lip. It's probably kind of hard, but you can see the lip a little bit right there. So it's all the way on there. So we finna get the gasket and the rear main seal put on, and that's gonna be it for the night. I gotta jack the motor up to get the oil pan from up under here. Let y'all see. Ooh, man. So like I said, the oil pan's out. I just need a little bit of clearance to get it out that front right there. So I'm gonna just take the 2 motor bolts off, jack it up a little bit. I already got the engine hoist ready. I may go ahead and do it tonight, I don't know. That way, only thing I got to do tomorrow is come out here, put the oil pan gasket on, bolt it up, and keep it moving. Or I may just do it all tonight, who knows. But yeah, so that's where we at right now. I already got that cleaned off, brake cleaned down, wiped down, finna put the new seal on there. And then we're gonna work on this oil pan next. Y'all stay tuned, man, and we'll be back. Yeah, that oil pan gasket was leaking like a mug, but we're gonna clean the whole oil pan up. That's why I wanna take it off, clean it up, clean up my harness, clean up the truck. I need to pressure wash all up under here, redo the whole suspension, man. I redid the brakes, but I gotta do the rear cylinders. But y'all just stay tuned, man. We'll be back with some more. What up, tube, man? We back. Finally got the transmission installed in the truck. See, all the way put back together. He was sitting over there in that spot right here. I gotta put a transmission in that truck too. It's sitting on the back of the bed. It's my grandfather's truck. Passed away. I found the transmission to go in it. The reverse is gone, so I'm gonna get that squared away. But she back on all 4 legs, running and driving. This transmission that was in it. I actually got this transmission for free when I first did the LS swapping here about 4 years ago. I had no issues. It just started slipping, which, I mean, I got it for free, so can't complain about a free transmission. And you get 4 years out of it. It paid for itself numerous of times. Got another one right there, out of an 01 Suburban. I got 2 5.3s, so eventually at some point, we're gonna get these rebuilt. I actually want to learn how to rebuild them myself, so I'm gonna try it on one. If it works, I'm gonna do it on the other. Free label. But show y'all here. I even cleaned up my harness a little bit. Got my cover and everything back on because I didn't have none of this on here at first. Got the AC bracket that I made off like the mid-90s truck. I cut the little bottom off and mounted it to the head right there, and it fits, it works, doesn't shake loose or anything, so all that's good. I just need to put some tape on some of this loom, but transmission is all the way back in, all the way together. And the last thing I got to do is just put some loom on all this wire over here, and then it should be good. I won't be worrying about no more under the hood. I do got electric fans coming. Got them on the inside of the truck, so she back in business. I got to clean her out. Those are the fans. Come off a Ford Windstar. Y'all see the truck, check engine light, everything come on. She might not start.
This is Family Day Fun. For more information, call 850-663-40.
Turn of the key. still run real good, man, real good. I did start on some of the body work on it, but I gotta go back and touch up these areas and get it in primer as well. I did a couple of spots on the doors. I gotta get all this off right here and get back cracking on her a little bit at a time. But as y'all see, oil pressure holding, good 30 pounds. So she all good.